Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 3 shot, 2 fatally in St. Ann bar. 2 men were shot and killed, and another wounded at a bar in Damhead Square, Stearton, St. Ann on Tuesday night. The deceased have been identified as Javarda Whitlock, a 39-year-old chef, and 27-year-old Akeem Reed, otherwise called Olahead, a laborer both of the community. Reports are that about 10:50 p.m., Whitlock, Reed, and another man were at a bar having drinks when a motor car drove up and men alighted and opened gunfire at them. They were taken to hospital, where Whitlock and Reed were pronounced dead and the other man admitted for treatment. One resident who opted not to be named described the incident as tragic. "I feel a way about the incident, brother, me nah lie, because this is not a violent area. To hear 2 people die at once is awful," he stated. He expressed that he hopes the police will bring the perpetrators to justice. "These are 2 youths who have hardly started life. They just start living their life, I just hope the police catch anybody who do this, or if you don't, and you know who it is, stop killing," he said. Official statistics have shown that some 53 people have been killed in St. Ann since the start of the year, an increase of 12% in comparison to 41 in the corresponding period last year. Man charged in theft of $300,000 worth of items from St. Ann home. Larceny-related charges have been laid against a 50-year-old man after he allegedly broke into a home and stole over $300,000 worth of items in Salem Runaway-based St. Ann on August 19. Charged with housebreaking and larceny is Huntley Johnson, otherwise called Brenton, of the community. Reports are that about 5 p.m., the complainant went to his house and discovered that it had been broken into. The man reported the matter to the police, and acting upon information, the lawman went to Johnson's home, where the stolen items were allegedly discovered. The items have an estimated value of $370,000. Johnson was later charged in the presence of his attorney. Kingston West Police lists 9 persons of interest. The Kingston West Police have issued a request for 9 individuals who they believe can assist with various investigations across the division to report to the Denham Town Criminal Investigations Branch. The following persons are asked to report by 6 p.m. on Thursday, August 31, or make contact at 876-948-6443. Lawrence Stewart, otherwise called Richie Stone; Alex Sanders, otherwise called Smurf; Jermaine Barham, otherwise called Price Wright; Desiree Walker, otherwise called Shamar; Damian Clark, otherwise called Dashawn; Maurice Stone, otherwise called Moorman; Amani Malcolm, otherwise called Bling Dog; a man known only as Sammy Trap, and a man known only as Romy. The Kingston West Police went on to assure the public that all information shared will be handled with the utmost confidentiality. Anyone with information can make an anonymous report to Crime Stop at 311 or call the nearest police station. 2 people charged in relation to firebombing of homes in Gregory Park. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey says 2 people have been charged with murder and arson in relation to the firebombing of 11 homes in Gregory Park, St. Catherine on August 12. They are 24-year-old Nigel McCarthy, a mechanic of Christian Penn, and 21-year-old Odin Folder, otherwise called Pop Chow, of Porchmore Villa, both in St. Catherine. A taxi operator was shot and killed during the incident, and an elderly woman died from burns sustained during the blaze. DCP Bailey was speaking at a press conference at the Portmore Police Station in St. Catherine on August 30.
For the murder, arson and other criminal acts which led to the destruction of 11 houses in Walker's Avenue on Saturday, August 12, 2023, the following persons have been charged. Nigel McClarty, 24 years old, mechanic of Christian Penn, Gregory Park, Portmore, St. Catherine. Odin Fowler, OC Popchow, 21 years old, an employee of Portmore Villa, Gregory Park, St. Catherine. He was charged with murder, 2 counts, arson, 10 counts, possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and being part of a criminal organization. The police activities to include the intensified operations and investigation will continue as we pursue others who are involved in gang activities and other criminal activities in general.
We never quit. Resolute Fraser Price Ice Paris thanks supporters after injury scare. Jamaican sprint icon Sheldon Fraser Price, who suffered an injury scare at the recently concluded World Championships in Budapest, has sought to assure the fans that she will make a strong return to the track and says she is looking forward to competing at next year's Olympics in Paris. Fraser Price picked up a right leg injury while running the second leg on the 4x100-meter team that won the silver behind the United States. In a heartfelt message posted on social media Wednesday, the 36-year-old expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support she has received, particularly from her Jamaican fans, throughout what she has been an injured-plagued season for her. As I contemplate lacing up my spikes again, I am moved by the warmth received by each and every one of you and plan to continue honing my craft and representing my country, Fraser Price stated. Jamaica, the sweet land that I love, you are my heart, my backbone, and the literal catalyst pushing me against all odds. Without a doubt, I am proud to be one of us, as you all poured your support and care into my season. It was that what kept me going, she added. Regarding the injury she suffered at the World Championships in Budapest, she reserved a special thank you to organizers whose swift response, she said, spoke volumes for their care and professionalism on and off the track. The injury is not considered severe, and she's expected to make a full recovery, according to the Jamaica team doctor at the World Championships. In the meantime, Fraser Price indicated that she plans to be well prepared for next year's Olympic in Paris. We never quit, we never stop, Fraser Price stated. In the face of injury, we wait, we plan, and we purpose in ourselves to work harder and acquire the readiness to be our best, she continued. Every chapter, no matter how it reads, always leads us to better preparation and execution when again we rise. So, get ready Paris, here we come. Farmers receiving assistance under $200 million drought mitigation program. Farmers have begun receiving assistance under the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining $200 million drought mitigation program. This was disclosed by Agriculture Minister Floyd Green while speaking on Good Morning Minister, aired on Love 101 FM on Wednesday. He advised that $104 million was allocated for trucking water, $48 million is earmarked to purchase 3 trucks, while other sums are programs for the provision of mulch, seeds, planting material, and fertilizers, among others, input. I'm happy to announce that 1 truck has already arrived, so we plan to commission that truck shortly. What happens during the drought is that we have to be competing to get private trucks, so we need our own assets, Green explained. Additionally, he said in recognition of the importance of efficient water management in agriculture, $10 million has been allocated to provide irrigation drip kits to some farmers. Green advised that the ministry is also working with farmers to identify areas to harvest rainwater in ponds. A number of our yam planting areas do not have access to water, so you will see increase in the prices of yam and our vegetable lines. The good news is that we have gotten some rain, and also our drought mitigation program is reaching some of our farmers. A lot of our vegetable farmers are back in planting mode now, cultivating short-term crops. So in another month or so, you could see some dissipation of increased prices, he said. Green further noted that Jamaicans may also be paying elevated prices for produce due to declines in production. We have seen declines in production in the first and second quarters, and we do project that will be a decline in the third quarter. In 2021, we had our highest ever production on record, he said. The sector recorded more than 800,000 tons of domestic crops production that year and more than 700 tons in 2022. Minister Green noted that though there are declines, the numbers are in line with 2019 production levels. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell